Hi guys. So annoying. Why did I just say it like that? Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So I just wanted to sit down and make this video and talk to you guys about kind of my fitness plans and goals moving into the fall/winter seasons. Also, sorry if you can hear my laundry going, but I have like 4 loads of laundry to do today and I can't just wait to film this video. So this video is going to be about my bulk. Now, I'm using the term bulk very loosely because I personally, as someone who has dealt with eating issues in the past, with like severe restricting and dieting and ending up binge eating, I do not like doing specific bulking and cutting phases. For me personally, it's very hard mentally to do those things. So quick disclaimer, if you have ever struggled with that sort of thing, or if any sort of weight gain like scares you, then maybe don't watch this or don't like try to do what I'm doing or anything. But I think I have reached the point in my life/fitness journey where I'm not really gaining any muscle anymore because I'm spending too much time just maintaining / sometimes I'm in a deficit without even trying, just because I do a lot of F45 and stuff like that, burning a lot of calories. My metabolism is very high now and I feel like I'm just not putting on any muscle anymore, which makes complete sense because you need to eat a lot to gain muscle. You will most likely gain a little bit of fat anytime you're gaining muscle if you're an experienced lifter. It's just your body literally needs that food to build muscle. You can't just stay really lean and hope to continue building muscle. That's not how it works. So if I want to really change my physique, really improve, if I want to grow my shoulders, grow my legs, I need to go through a period of time in which I'm gaining a little bit of fat. And I have come to terms with that. It's not the end of the world if I gain some fat, it's fine. I know that there's a bigger picture and I'm gonna be gaining muscle along the way. So I did just want to make this video to kind of talk about that a little bit more because I have kind of been like hinting at it on my Instagram story and I don't want to like confuse anyone or mislead anyone. So I thought it'd be a lot easier to just sit down and talk about it versus like typing out an Instagram caption. So this winter, I'm going to be gaining some weight, boys and girls. Now, I'm not talking like 30-40 pounds on my frame. I don't need to gain that much, but I will probably be gaining like 10 to 15 pounds, whether that's muscle or fat. We'll see, but I do really want to gain some weight this winter. I want to build more muscle. I want my hamstrings to grow. I want my shoulders to grow. Those are my 2 big focuses. I also want to work on my arms a little bit because they're tiny. And of course, glutes. I want to build some strong core muscles. I just overall want to build a stronger physique so that if I end up getting leaner, which will probably be in the summer because I always accidentally lean out in the summer anyways, then I'll have more muscle on my frame and I'll look stronger, I'll be stronger. Yeah. What is bulking and cutting is going to be what we're talking about first. This is kind of what like bodybuilders do to put on muscle and then lean out for either like a bodybuilding show or just to lean out. So I have not done these intense bulk cut cycles because I've had such a bad relationship with food and just my mental health has not been good enough for it. But now, as I said, I'm ready to gain. I am full force ready and it is so nice to actually have a goal right now versus just kind of like maintaining and just kind of like doing whatever workouts I want. I want to make like a strict plan for myself. I want to follow it. I want to get stronger every single week. Like I want to be strong as hell. So I need to eat a lot to do this and I am ready. Basically, to gain muscle, you need to be eating in a calorie surplus. So if you're losing weight, you're in a calorie deficit. If you're building muscle and gaining weight, you're in a calorie surplus. What that means is you have a certain amount of calories that you need every day for your body to function. And if you're eating less than that, you're gonna be losing weight. If you're eating more than that, then you're gonna be gaining weight. I do not track my macros. I don't track anything, and that is not going to change. So that is a big thing that I really want to like hammer home in this video, is that usually people, if they bulk and cut, they'll either follow a meal plan or they'll follow macros, and they'll count all their proteins, fats, carbs, make sure they're in a specific surplus or a specific deficit. Whereas for me, just knowing my own like mental health, I cannot track food. I can't track my macros. It'll like fuck me up. I can't do it. So I'm not going to. I'm gonna intuitively eat. I'm simply going to eat more than I usually do less cardio, and that will put me in my calorie surplus. So there is no numbers involved here. I am not doing any sort of counting calories, counting macros, nothing. I'm not weighing myself. Nothing. I'm literally just going off how I feel and what I have learned in the past, over the past 5, 6, 7 years that I've been lifting weights and like living this lifestyle. So yeah, I know that was like a big thing people wanted to know, and no, I will not be tracking macros, although it is a very good way to go about it. I just know myself, and I know that it's not going to put me in a healthy mindset. So yeah, that's why I'm loosely calling it a bulk, because naturally every winter I tend to put on a little bit of weight anyways, and then the summer I just do more cardio and happen to lean out a little bit. So this time I just really want to take advantage of that and really try to improve my strength and just push myself really hard in the gym and just eat kind of whatever I want. Like, I'm of course gonna try to eat healthy still, but I'm gonna be having a lot more treats because I gotta hit those calories. I gotta get a lot of food in. Yeah, I'm not following any meal plan, not counting any calories, not counting any macros. I'm not gonna be tracking my protein, but I will say I am going to be trying to have protein at every single meal. Plus, I did want to start having a protein shake every day just to make sure I'm getting enough protein, because I feel like naturally I don't eat enough protein because I don't like to eat a lot of meat. So I probably am under eating on protein, but I just don't like drinking protein shakes, honestly. Like, and we just ran out of our confetti cake protein by Alani, which is my absolute favorite protein, and I actually don't mind drinking that one. So I'll probably switch to, I've been trying to have the vegan ones, which they're good, but not like, yum, I can't wait to drink it. It's more like, okay, here's my protein shake, guess I'll drink it. So I am trying to have one every day. So far, it's only been a 1-day record of me drinking protein every day. But I just really want to make sure I'm getting enough protein so that I can be repairing my muscles. If you're not getting enough protein, your muscles aren't going to be like healing properly. Okay, before I check the questions, because I did ask if anyone had any questions about the like process that I'm going to be doing this fall/winter, I did just want to mention a couple girls who are kind of inspiring me and like keeping me motivated during this bulk thing. Even though I just started this gaining phase, I know that I'm gonna keep coming back to them to kind of help me out through this. So firstly will be probably one of my biggest inspos for this is Catherine and Kendra. So on Instagram, they're KK Fit. They're these twins, they're fit as fuck. They're amazing. They are definitely probably my like inspo behind this bulk, because I've seen their physiques, I've seen what their bulking and cutting phases can do for them, and I'm just blown away by their progress every time they cut. And they're in a bulk right now too, so it's actually very, very helpful to go on their Instagram and see it's okay to gain a couple of pounds, because when you cut or when you lean out a little bit, you can look fucking bomb. Like, they look so good. They just have such a positive attitude towards like bulking and cutting, and like gaining fat is totally fine. They post like an Instagram story, they like showed their stomachs and everything like that, and I was like, yes, hell yeah, we need more people like that. Definitely go follow them because they are like amazing. I really like their workouts. They're really strong. I'm just a fangirl. I'm obsessed with them. I really like them, really respect them. Then I also have really been liking Katya. Her Instagram's Katya Elise Henry. I'm sure you've seen her. I've been following her for ages. She has definitely got some thickness on her now. She's like posted pictures of her cellulite, and she's just like very inspiring to have millions of followers and show them that gaining a little bit of fat is good, it's fine, it's healthy. Respect, girl, fucking respect. I really like her. She has a like no bullshit attitude. She doesn't care what people thinks about her. Lastly would be Stephanie Buttermore. Love Jeff, love her. If you don't follow Stephanie, she's doing an all-in thing right now. I don't know exactly all the details. I've been watching her like YouTube videos about it, but she has put on about 30 pounds, I think it was. You can check out her videos if you want to know more, but she has also shown me that like it's fine to gain a little bit of weight. It's fine, it's normal, it's not gonna kill you, it doesn't change you as a person, and I just like super respect her. She's so freaking smart, she's so pretty. I just really like her. So before I get like, I'm getting kind of like emotional right now, like talking about these girls. Like I'm getting so fucking hyped up. I think it's just because it makes me so happy to see people finally hyping up gaining weight, and that like it's fine if you like have some fat on you, and like being thick's fucking cool, and there's of course nothing wrong with being lean or being thin. More body types are being celebrated. Just makes me so happy. I'm literally getting emotional. Like I might cry. That was a lot, I'm sorry. I'm going to pull up my Instagram right now and see what questions you guys have for me about this little bulk ting. Oh, this is a good one. Are you going to completely stop doing F45 and cardio during your gaining phase? So F45 is the complete opposite of what I need to be doing right now. F45 is very good for like leaning out, losing weight. You burn a shit ton of calories, and I love it, and I cannot wait to go so hard at F45 in the new year and once it starts getting warmer again. But for right now, I really cannot be doing a lot of F45. I'm thinking I'm either gonna go once a week to one of the weekday classes, or I'll go once a week every other week, because I really just, it's defeating the purpose of trying to gain if I'm burning a shit ton of calories and doing a bunch of cardio. Like it doesn't really make sense. I of course don't want to completely stop doing all forms of cardio, so that's why I kind of want to keep it in there once a week, maybe every other week, just to keep up my cardio a little bit. But in the new year, once I feel like I have gained a decent amount, I feel strong, I feel good, I will start implementing F45 back in, and I will be going hard. I did just quickly want to mention, as I thought about it, Joey is also going to be doing this bulk cut phase. He is actually one of the big inspirations that I have behind this, including those girls, because he is going into like a hard bulk too. He wants to gain like 20 pounds. So it's just a lot nicer, and I feel a lot safer almost doing it with someone else and someone who I live with. It's very inspiring and motivational to do it together. We are going to be working out together during the gaining phase, and I know we're going to push each other to get stronger. So definitely really glad I have him by my side. How much fat will you gain? Like a noticeable amount? I am not sure. I really have no idea. We will wait and find out. Do you think you'll have any anxiety about gaining weight, and how will you cope? I think for sure sometimes I'm gonna feel a little bit uncomfortable. I think in the gym when I'm actually lifting is when I'm probably gonna feel like the most uncomfortable. Like I feel okay when I can wear my big sweaters and I can wear sweatpants like all winter. But I think when I'm in the gym in like leggings and a sports bra or a tank top, that's when I'm gonna feel a little bit like, like I don't look as good as I looked a couple months ago when I was lifting. But I think I really just need to focus on getting stronger. I can wear some baggy shirts in the gym. It doesn't matter what I look like while I'm lifting. It'll definitely be a little bit of a mental battle, I think. It's gonna be worth it. Like I know 100% it'll be worth it, because if I don't gain weight now in the winter, I'm gonna regret it in the summer, because I'll have like no really goals to look forward to. I'm not gonna be trying to lean out if I just maintain, because this is like kind of as lean as I ever want to get. I don't want to get like super shredded or anything. I have no desire to do that. It's just really nice to have a goal. Like I feel so much more motivated having a goal in mind. So I think it's gonna help me in the gym a lot too. Average amount of calories I'll be taking in. Right now I eat like 2,500. So I'll probably be having like 3,000 or like 3,200. I mean, on the weekends, sometimes I feel like I eat like 6,000. I'm not even kidding. But yeah, so probably like just around 3,000 and a little bit higher than 3,000 if I had to guess. But again, I don't track. What comes first, cutting or bulking? Okay, I think if you're a complete beginner in the gym, you shouldn't really do either. Literally just get into the gym, get used to lifting, and then I would always say bulk before cut. If you cut first, you are gonna lose fat and have no muscle underneath to show. Like, what is the point of cutting if you haven't even gained any of your muscle yet? I would always recommend trying to gain muscle first, because if you want to lean out, then later you'll have muscle to show. If you just go ahead and start leaning out right away, you're gonna have a hard time building muscle. If you're a beginner, yes, you can for sure gain muscle without eating in a surplus, but other than that, after you've been lifting for like a year, you're gonna need to gain a little bit of weight to gain muscle. Like, it is the only way. You're gonna put on a little bit of fat. It's not gonna kill you, but you have to. If you're gonna gain any sort of muscle, you can't just be in a deficit all the time and expect to gain muscle and get stronger. It's just physically not a thing. So I would always recommend doing like more of a bulk and more of a gain, more of a focus on building versus focus on shredding right away. Plus, if you start lifting weights right away, you're probably gonna have to eat more than usual anyway, because you're burning a lot of calories, and you might even lose a little bit of weight right away without even trying. Plus, you'll go through more of a body recomposition, so like your legs and bum will grow more and your waist will look smaller, because if your back gets bigger, like that type of thing, so you'll like look different but you might weigh the same. Yeah, I hope that made sense. What foods/drinks do you always avoid because of how bad they are? Literally nothing. I will eat anything in moderation. Are you worried about binge eating post bulk? So I am not worried about binge eating post bulk because of the fact that I'm not tracking macros or anything. I'm not restricting myself during the bulk, and I won't be restricting myself after I bulk. Literally, once I stop like my little bulk thing and want to stop gaining for a little bit and want to like lean out, then all I'm gonna do is add in some F45 and have a little bit less snacks. I'm still gonna eat what I want. I'm gonna have ice cream on the weekends. I'm gonna have popcorners every night. Like, I'm not worried about the binging because I'm not cutting things out of my diet. Like, I don't want to ever restrict myself. Never say to yourself like, you're not allowed to have this, you can't eat that, you can't have this. Like, it's not a thing. I'm not going to do that, and that is why I think this will be successful for me this time around, because I'm at that better mental state. So a lot of people wondering if I'm worried about after the bulk, if I won't be able to get back on track, if I'm worried about that. Like, there is no track specifically for me. Like, I'm not a bodybuilder, so this isn't like a super strict, super like, I start this date, I end this date, I want to gain this exact much. Like, that's why I'm having no numbers involved, because it's not a really strict thing. I'm just gonna like casually start eating more in the winter, lifting really fucking heavy, and then I'm gonna casually start adding a little bit more cardio in the summer and eating a little bit less snacks. That's it. I'm not doing anything extreme. I'm not doing anything intense, anything crazy. So I'm not worried about like my mental state or anything like that. Of course, I'm gonna have my good and bad days. Some bad days where I'm like, oh, I look bad, blah, blah, blah. But it is a mental battle, and you really just have to trust the process, trust that it'll work out. P.S. I'm not suggesting anyone else does this. This is just for me. This is my plan. This is what I want to do for myself. So know yourself and know what you can handle and what you can do. Just saying. Supplements I will be taking on training and on off days. So I kind of just take the same supplements all the time. On off days, I won't drink aminos or pre-workout because I just have that while I'm at the gym. I am taking creatine now. I just started taking creatine last week, and I'll be taking creatine for most of this bulk with little breaks in between. So creatine will be very helpful, I think, in me trying to get stronger and gain muscle. That's basically it. I'll have like energy drinks from Alani sometimes. Not really a supplement, but yeah, and then just my 1 scoop of protein that I'm gonna have every day. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Okay, I think that's gonna be it for this video because my camera's flashing low battery and I didn't want this to be too long. I just kind of wanted this to be like a little update vid. Thanks for watching my little gain fitness update vid. I might do like a part 2 halfway through, updates. I'll be doing some full day of eating videos, physique updates. Yeah, okay, bye guys.